You're just a paycheck. The words hit like a fist to the gut. You're just a paycheck to me. Sarah's voice, sharp and venomous, lingered in the air of our cramped kitchen, the fluorescent light flickering above us like a dying pulse. Her eyes, usually warm with hazel flecks, were cold, glinting with something I couldn't name. Contempt, maybe, or worse, truth. I stood frozen, the coffee mug in my hand suddenly heavy, its ceramic edge biting into my palm. The fight had started small, a spark over unwashed dishes, but her words were gasoline, igniting years of quiet doubts I'd buried deep. I forced a smile, my lips trembling as I set the mug down with deliberate calm. "You don't mean that," I said, my voice steady despite the storm in my chest. Inside, I was unraveling, heartbreak clawing in my ribs, confusion clouding my thoughts. Was this her anger talking, or had I been blind all along? The kitchen smelled of burnt toast and regret, the clock ticking too loudly, each second stretching the silence between us. She didn't apologize. She just turned, her footsteps fading down the hall, leaving me with the echo of her words. That night, I lay awake, the bedsheets cool against my skin, her absence beside me a gaping wound. My mind replayed every moment of our 6 years together, her soft laughter at my bad jokes, the way she'd curl into me during thunderstorms. But now, those memories felt tainted like photographs warped by water. I thought of her late-night texts, the ones she'd dismiss as work stuff, the new perfume she'd started wearing, sharp and unfamiliar. Small things I'd rationalized away, chalking them up to stress or my own paranoia. But her words had cracked something open, and doubt seeped in like damp rot. The next morning, I noticed her phone on the counter, left behind in her rush to work. My fingers hovered over it, guilt prickling my skin. I'd never snooped before. It felt like a betrayal of my own principles, but the weight of her words pressed harder than my morals. I typed her passcode, my heart pounding like a drum in my throat. The screen lit up, and there was a text thread with Mark, office. Not Mark from sales or Mark HR. Just Mark. Intimate, familiar. My eyes scanned the messages, each one a blade. "Miss you already. Last night was incredible. When can you get away again?" My stomach churned, ball rising as I pictured her with him, laughing, touching while I was here just a paycheck. I could have confronted her then, let the anger spill out in screams and shattered plates. But something colder took root, a need to know how deep the lie ran. I acted normal, kissed her cheek when she came home, asked about her day with a smile that felt like a mask. Behind it, I was planning. I checked her email, her calendar, piecing together the affair like a detective in my own tragedy. Every discovery, hotel receipts, late-night calls, tightened the noose around my heart. But I kept my face blank, my voice warm. A week later, I pulled the plug. Not with a fight, but with silence. I packed a bag, left a note on the counter. I was more than a paycheck. You'll see. I didn't block her number. I wanted her to call, to beg, to explain. She didn't. Days later, I saw her post on social media. A selfie with Mark, her smile radiant, unburdened. My phone buzzed with a text from her. "You were right to leave. I'm happier now." The words burned, but the twist came later when I learned Mark was married too, with a wife who just found out. Sarah didn't know yet. I closed my phone, a grim satisfaction settling in. She'd built her happiness on lies, and soon they'd collapse.